Race number 6 is the last of the Class 4s for the night. 1650 is the trip. Fast pace heads the field as he drops in class. He's a 4-time winner. They've all been in this grade. He gets up in trip as well. More than enough. A 2-time course and distance winner. Probably roll along from barrier number 2. We've got Soaring Terror from the 12 to the 1650. Chorus Unicorn, just his second start now in Class 4. He also gets up in trip. Universal Go-Go and HK Dragon, both last start course and distance winners. Baby was third behind Jade Phoenix over the trip last time, but his wins have all been over the 1200. Red Impact with a tongue-tie. Smart Patch drops from the 18 down to the 1650, and La Puta close to a class drop here off a mark of 42, yet to win in 9 starts, Mark.
A couple of noted leaders here, Andrew, with more than enough and a fast pace. Good to slow the tempo for the 1650. Legend works into a good spot. Smart Patch is doing it tough out wide. We know Chorus Unicorn likes to get back, as does Soaring Tower. HK Dragon from the draw too. Paulie might have to go back to last from 12, but more than enough and fast pace with the 2 drawing 2 and the 1 drawing 4. That should be enough to see them lead and outside the leader.
Yeah, I think so. And look, other Baby, he's up in trip. He can get himself into a nice position. Alagear's another one up in trip. Last start winner, Universal Go-Go. He generally gets back.
All right, we'll start with him in actual fact. Universal Go-Go as Nick catches up with Blake Shin once more.
Blake, we saw you to great effect last time out on Universal Go-Go. That was the first time you'd sat on him in a race. You didn't spend a penny the whole way round, basically, and he hit the line very nicely. That was quite a pleasing performance and a pleasing win, I'm sure.
Yes, it was. You know, it's barriers make certainly a difference, and barrier 1 aided us on that occasion, and especially for a horse like Universal Go-Go, he's sort of getting on a little bit in years, and although his training's been really well and he's been running consistently, you just need things to go your way, and things certainly went our way last time, and like you say, we didn't spend a penny, and the run come at the right time, and he really tried hard. I loved his tenacity over the final stages, and it was a really good win, and I'm very happy to win for the connections of the horse.
Do you feel he's come on since that run, Blake? I mean, as you say, he's an older horse, so I guess we're not expecting, vast improvements, but do you feel he's holding his form from that win last time?
Yeah, look, I do. I think he's holding his form. He's in a great frame of mind. He's really happy and healthy physically and mentally, and I'm sure he's going to run well. It's just, if we get the same run in transit as we did last time, it's going to be difficult from an awkward barrier. But the horse is going great, and from my point of view, I'm really happy with him going into tomorrow night.
And just finally, Blake, obviously teaming up with Francis Loy, you mentioned obviously the connections. Nice little association you've got going with Francis. I know it's only half a dozen rides that you've had for him, but there are a couple of winners there, which is nice.
Yes, just been riding a little bit recently for Francis, and he's been good to me. Put him on a couple of good chances. I rode the Irishman in the Derby, and one on Universal Go-Go. So, look, it's really nice. Hopefully it's something that we can keep building into the future, and I'm excited to be riding for his stable.
Good association to have there, and as Nick pointed out, 2 wins from just 6 rides so far for Blake. What of, though, HK Dragon? Mark, I know you're pretty keen on this horse. You're beating, amongst others, E-Legend and La Puta last time.
Yeah, I was only able to get home by a neck over Sparky Star at the end, Andrew, but Courageous Knight comes out of this race. He's raced well since. E-Legend's been in good form as well. The other thing to like about this race, Paul, was he's been back to the trial, so Douglas mustn't have been very happy with the way he's found the line here. The trial was super.
Yes, exactly. He trialled really well, didn't he? And look, E-Legend, that was his first go over 1650. He's had another go since and ran really well. So I do like both these 2 horses coming out of that race.
All right, what about these, Paul? Baby and Red Impact. Any positive noises you can make about them? Yeah,
Baby, definitely. I think he can get himself into a nice position. Look, he's been running over, a lot of his runs have been over 1200, but when he stepped up here to 1650, he stayed on nicely enough as well. So, look, I've included Baby. I think he can get himself into a nice position in this race.
Had him right on the cusp, Baby. In the end, he just missed out because this was a wet track that he was able to hang on and run third in, and not too much from the back made ground in that race.
All right, okay. So cautious approach then from Mark. But HK Dragon, Paul, is our favourite here.
I've got him in for second. I just worried about the draw. I just might have to give some of these other horses a start. So I went with E-Legend. His last run in particular, I thought, was very good when he did run second. So he's on top to beat HK Dragon, who's trialled really well. Baby, that step up and trip didn't seem to worry him last time. And Gear, another one that's stepping back up and trip, has been placed over the distance before. 9, 7, 8 and 5.
Really keen on HK Dragon. Barrier 12, Zach Purton on again. Trial's been good since. I'd expect him to further improve from that last start win. E-Legend's going the right way. He draws nicely down in 3 and gets that weight allowance for Jerry Chow. Fast-paced, good record in this grade and over the distance also. And Gear, lightly raced here, but he's been in very strong fields across at Sha Tin. 7, 9, 1 and 5 for race 6.
Thought HK Dragon probably is the one to beat here, but I did wonder if more than enough from Barrier 2, if he gets a softer time of it in the early stages, might still be there at the finish at good price, 14 and 4.7 at the moment. That's race 6, class 4 over the 1650.